Hello guys, Angerverse42 here, back with another video. Basically, it's going to be a part 2 of all the crap that went on from yesterday. So I realized like about three things that didn't get covered, and then we got additional news regarding Matt Kaufman later on. So stay tuned for that throughout this video. But first, I'm going to get to day-old news here with the reliability champion, which got deleted almost immediately, as in an hour or so after it got created. And it said the following. If you can look here for a minute, because this is basically going to be archived. Respect the community. We are responsible. Responsible for what precisely? Because if they're responsible for anything, they wouldn't even be in this mess. Schlep wouldn't have to even catch 6 people off their platform. Instead, people would have been arrested because Roblox did, but no, they didn't do crap. Take the long view. Yeah, they take the long view of everything, alright, because, quite frankly, they're now getting sued by an entire state. And now, get stuff done. Like, what do they mean by all of this? Are they trying to extinguish the controversy of the free Schlep movement? Because, yeah, it's a very bizarre thing to upload. Although, yes, the item is probably 11 or 12 days old, but the fact that they had it uploaded by Roblox on the catalog yesterday for a moment, when they're about to be exposed in thin air, if not have already been exposed in thin air, is quite a predicament. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is just nuts. And now we move on to even crazier news. The one and only Chris Hansen basically confirming what was a rumor of him teaming up with Schlep to cover situations on Roblox. So he posted it himself on Twitter and TikTok as well, because I do use TikTok there, if you haven't noticed already. But yeah, hopefully this is readily available to, like, for free. Like, you can watch this for free, because, I don't want to pay stuff for extra necessarily, but I would like to view this because, it pertains to Roblox. Like, if there's anything pertaining to what's happening to Roblox, I will look into it. And especially if it's Chris Hansen, the one who basically popularized predator catching on TV, at least. Mainstream and everything. It's pretty crazy. And now we got more news, folks. Possible conflict of interest from yet another staff member of Roblox. Their vice president of Civility and Partnerships, whatever the heck that is on the boards of 3 different organizations dedicated to safety on the internet and for families. One of them is the Boston Children's Hospital Digital Wellness Lab, okay, the Family Online Safety Institute, and the Tech Coalition, being on the board of all 3 organizations, all the while being a staff member of the Roblox Corporation, I believe, is just something else. I mean, holy crap. So just when Matt Kaufman, so I'll get to him later, was caught selling $800,000 worth of stock based on something that was playing back in November, that's like fishy times a dozen. This is like fishy times 50. If it leads to anything, Like, things have gotten even crazier with this whole thing. And now we're going to get to the more recent news, folks, at this point. Things have gotten so insane that Matthew Kaufman's account, RBX Rocketman, his badges, ladies and gentlemen, it turns out he got badges from Pilchera Outfits. It looks like it was the Spanish version, maybe. Or maybe it's the English version. I can't tell. But which the place had a borderline condo aspect closed off. It was covered up and then removed during the hatch, which is crazy. But let's also go down to the other games. We got Dollhouse Roleplay, which is a place that its player base is not the brightest, I would say. It's like there are some people who were known for full-fledged info sharing, all dating, and all kinds of horrendous stuff that keeps popping up on TikTok, arguably to the point that even road catchers had to make awareness of this entire place. Then we get Teddy's place, the club games, which is a whole nother can of worms within itself. 2 of those. It's like he didn't only get the welcome badge. He also got the Halloween 2024, which is probably achieved within the month of October, very likely. And then there's these 2, which is, it's kind of interesting. Row Meet, which wasn't even closed until earlier this year. And then the Roommate game, which is quite bizarre. That might have been taken down last year. I'm not sure though. And then Ruben Sim has even inquired on when they were attained. So this only makes someone wonder, why would someone go, the chief safety officer, go to these places? Assuming he's the head of moderation, you think he would go there for moderation routines. If that's the case, then why did it show up as these days? Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, YouTuber Gramgo has even asked if there's a tool. And yeah, Rose Seal. So, and I asked someone in one of the Discord servers I was in to find out what extension that was. So I got the extension. I ran this through, and it does not help his case at all. In fact, it might incriminate him that he was going to these places. Even if it's for a routine check, it's not good that he left them up immediate for days, weeks, months, in some cases years, Row Meet, this Catalina game, for about a year, I believe. Teddy's game for 2 months. Same with Dollhouse Roleplay. Both of these games are wildly inappropriate, mainly due to its player base. But you know what other game is also wildly inappropriate due to its player base? MeepCity. And you know what Roblox did? They've explained in 2 minutes why they would die on the hill to defend MeepCity, claiming it's going to be so unfair. Yeah, it's unfair that you ban Schlep, but not the predators that groom children. But okay, let's not use the word throw the word unfair around like it's a freaking tennis ball, or heck, any ball for that matter. David and Matthew. This is just stupid, okay? It's if you're not gonna ban MeepCity, let's just boycott Roblox, okay? I don't care anymore, dude. They have done not enough. In fact, they rather defend places like MeepCity, a place that has info sharing, dating, and inappropriate outfits, similar to Dollhouse Roleplay, and yet nothing happens. And on top of that, they have a BIOS feature, which helps them, well, reveal their information. Which I don't want to hear an excuse for MeepCity anymore from these people. I don't want to hear it. It's like they would rather keep up MeepCity over than unban Schlep, who has been basically holding the platform up. Because, despite it going public, because, you know, Roblox's response is just absolute dog crap, and they're panicking by making a 43-minute response about vigilantes and all this other BS that almost no one gives a rat's rear end about, because it's all a lie. Okay, if you've been on the platform for more than 5 years, you will know that more likely than not, the safety and civility crap that Roblox keeps pushing out is nothing more than a bull-faced lie, a propaganda tool to try and control the winds of where topics is going. And I will not stand Roblox lying to the faces of people who have been victims of this kind of crap. And you know what? Let me know what other games are in a similar situation like MeepCity, because it's just absurd that Roblox continues to defend MeepCity. And even after Alex Neutron was exposed for liking certain inappropriate themed Blue Yoshi stuff, which might be as to why he neglected moderation in his own game and defended online dating in his game in 2017. That could explain a lot. Now for the update regarding the petitions once again, because honestly, it's been an entire day, and if not slightly less than that, and we shall check them out again. Look at that, folks. Almost 100,000 signatures to remove David Baszucki. Somehow. Like, there's signatures popping in every few seconds. This is just insanity, bro. And then Matt Kaufman, the resignation petition for this guy just reached 5.5 thousand signatures about half hour ago, probably. And this one probably needs a lot more attention, because he's the one, like, making the safety decisions, and while David's just parroting all the stuff that the employees are saying for some reason. Like, the fact that... And then dating, again. They're trying to normalize dating on the website for 17 plus. Like, this is stupid. It's like 17-year-olds are still minors under U.S. law. If not most law, but if not all of the laws are saying 17-year-olds are basically minors still. Like, this is just sheer lunacy that even I can reprehend. From damage control to defending groomer-ridden game. I just don't know anymore. Just boycott Roblox at this point. And just spread the word about a boycott. It could start now. It could even start... It should just start preferably soon. Like, because, you know, it's just bad. The whole Schlep situation, it's still unfolding somehow. And you know what? Their response is not enough. It's mainly a deflection, a defend, and even a defame type campaign. Deflect, defend, and defame. That's the 3 Ds of what the heck they're doing for the last few days. Deflect the blame, or the situation. Defend their stance about vigilantes, so-called, when Schlep is not even a vigilante. And then defame Schlep, like I said, by calling him vigilante when he went straight to law enforcement. Because And he also talked to Roblox before he made the videos. He made the videos, and only then they banned him. Which is, again, damage control. That's all I have for part 2 of the mixture of Friday's news and updates regarding Friday's news. That's all I have. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.